Nigel Farage has criticised Sir Keir Starmer over the migrant crisis, saying it is hard to believe a word our Prime Minister says. The Reform UK leader has taken aim at the Prime Minister's plans to move asylum seekers from hotels to army barracks. He stressed that the two designated sites would have capacity for 900 people, the equivalent of the number who would cross the Channel in a day if the weather was favourable. Speaking on GB News, the Clacton MP said, "The government has a brand new idea. All the young people who cross the Channel will now be put up in army barracks because it will be cheaper than hotels." A clip then plays of Sir Keir saying, "We went through years under the previous government where they didn't process claims, so tens of thousands of people didn't have their claims processed and then they had to stay in hotels. That was the policy of the previous government. At the peak there were 400 hotels, now there are about 200. I'm determined that those hotels will be closed, we will process claims much faster and we will deport people who have no right to be in our country at a rate higher than we have for much of the last decade. So we are taking action, but I can't tell you how disappointed and angry I am that the previous government left us with this big mess." Mr. Farage then said, "Yes, he has been left in chaos, there is absolutely no doubt about that. But since he came to power, nearly 60,000 people have crossed the Channel. In fact, this year is on track to be a record number ever, especially if we get 2 or 3 weeks of calm between now and Christmas." And when he tells you he has reduced the number of hotels, there are 8% more people in migrant hotels than when he won the election on the 4th of July last year. I'm sorry, it's hard to believe a word our Prime Minister says. In terms of the number of people being returned, most of those being deported are visa overstayers. If you're talking about people who have crossed the Channel, you can probably count them on your fingers. And when they say this is a big step, and Teresa site in East Sussex, a site in Inverness, they're military sites, they can hold 900 people, think about it. That's just one day of crossing on a calm day in the Channel. The men are to be housed at Cameron Barracks in Inverness and Crowborough Training Camp in East Sussex.